Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we will see the law number 31 of the best international book of Robert Greene, The 48 Laws of Power. So the law number 31 says control the options, get others to play with the cards you deal. The best deceptions are the ones that seem to give the other person a choice. Your victims feel they are in control, but they are actually your puppets. Give people options that come out in your favor, whichever one they choose. Force them out in your favor, force them to make choices between the lesser of two evils, both of which serve your purpose. Put them on the horns of a dilemma. They are good wherever they turn. Words like freedom, option, and choice evoke a power of possibility far beyond the reality of the benefits they entail. When examined closely, the choices we have in the marketplace, in election, in our job, tend to have noticeable limitations. They are often a matter of a choice simply between A and B, with the rest of the alphabet out of the picture. Yet, as long as the faintest mirrors of choice flickers on, we rarely focus on the missing options. The supplies the clever and cunning with enormous opportunities for deception. For people who are choosing between alternative find it hard to believe they are being manipulated or deceived. They cannot see that you are allowing them a small amount of free will in exchange for a much more powerful imposition of your own will. Setting up a narrow range of choices then should always be a part of your deceptions. The following are among the most common forms of controlling the options. Color of choices. This was a favored technique of Henry Kissinger as President Richard Nixon's Secretary of State. Kissinger boss Kissinger considered himself better informed than his boss, but if he tried to determine policy, he would often or perhaps embrace a notoriously insecure man. So Kissinger would propose three or four choices of action for each situation and would present them in such a way that the one he preferred always seemed the best solution compared to the others. Time after time, Nixon fell for bait, never suspecting that he was moving where Kissinger pushed him. Force the register. This is a good technique to use on children and other willful people who enjoy doing the opposite of what you ask them to. Push them to choose what you want them to do by appearing to advocate the opposite. In the 1860s, John D. Rockefeller set out to create an oil monopoly. If he tried to buy up the smaller oil companies, they would figure out what he was doing and fight back. Instead, he began secretly buying up the railway companies that transported the oil. Rockefeller altered the playing field so that the only options the small oil producer had were the ones he gave them. The shrinking options. Raise your price every time the buyer hesitates and another day goes by. This is an excellent negotiating ploy to use on the chronically indecisive who will fall for the idea that they are getting a better deal today than if they wait till tomorrow. The weak man on the precipice. This tactic is similar to color the choice. But with the weak and indecisive, you have to be more aggressive. Work on their emotions. Use fear and terror to propel them into action. Try reason and they will always find a way to procrastinate. Describe all sorts of dangers, exaggerating them as much as possible until they see a yawning abyss in every direction except the one you are pushing them to take. The haunts of a dilemma. This is a clinical this is a classic trial lawyer's technique. The lawyer leads the lawyer the lawyer leads the witness to decide between two possible explanation of an event, both of which poke a hole in their story. They have to answer the lawyer's question, but whatever they say, they hurt themselves. The key to this move is to strike quickly. Danny the victim the time to think of an escape. As they wriggle between the horns of the dilemma, they dig their own grave.